Hi everybody, how's it going? Joanna Smith here with the How Women Excel podcast. So excited that you're here. My name again is Joanna Smith. I am a geotechnical engineer and also the founder of Daily Smith STEM. And I have two amazing, world-renowned women with me. They're going to tell you their names and introduce themselves. So thank you all so much for being with us, and please start.
Good evening. How's everyone out there? I am Dianne Job. I'm a performance architect, a coach, financial professional, among other things. I would leave it at that for just this moment.
I'll just continue by saying I'm Dr. Miriam Smith, the host for Empowering You Nurses. And I'm just excited for this invitation to be here with these great women. We're celebrating Women's Month in a short while, and I'm just excited because there are powerful women out there. And that's about me right now.
All right, so we are here on this wonderful day just to speak about how women excel. And first thing we're going to talk a little bit is about how you excel, and what does that really even mean to you, women excelling? What rings a bell, Dianne?
First of all, it's a really very interesting topic. I thank you. I congratulate you for doing something about it. And I guess when you can conceive something and do something about it, not just sit around and merely dream, you're excelling. You are projecting what you want and what you want to become into the future, and you're throwing yourself in there behind it. And that's excelling. Living with vibrancy, that's excelling.
I'll just continue by saying the thought, having put the thought into action, and the action into habit, and then there bloom the character. You're building on this. You conceived, and here it is. It has become a reality. This is awesome. Not many people really do this, because what happened? They have a dream, but they have not pursued, and therefore it has been like a stop right there. However, you have seen the thought came into your mind, you have developed and worked on it, and been so creative and innovative. I'm so excited that you're here and we can share our thoughts, because success and excelling means a lot to different people. For me, actually, when I look at success, my assertiveness, my putting into perspective things that I thought of, these things are really important to me. And this can make me to be more creative, be more innovative, and reaching for the sky, the star and beyond. Powerful, powerful. Making a thought becoming a reality. Making a dream becoming a reality. To me, that's profound, and that's success.
Okay, awesome. So what I'm hearing is the definition of excelling to you is simply doing what you said you were going to do. So executing on it. So if you have an idea and you have not executed on it, then technically you're not excelling. Okay, so, and I know this is like controversial because some people are like, well, is that so? Is it up to duration of time? Like for you all, I'd love to hear you, and I like to talk about this, like boast on yourself for just a little bit, right? So I know for me as a geotechnical engineer, in high school, I was a high school scholar. And then because I was a high school scholar, I said, hey, I want to be a civil engineer. I knew I wanted to be a civil engineer by 8th grade. I saw this opening in the road when my father was driving me from school, and I saw like men working on the road. And so interesting, we're talking about women excelling, right? I saw a sign that said men working on the road, and I was like, that doesn't seem very inclusive, right? And so I went home and typed in men working on the road, and civil engineering popped up, and I knew that day, I'm like, I'm going to be a civil engineer, right? And so, really when we talk about excelling, it was that thought in my mind from 8th grade that took me all the way through a master's degree at Hopkins and an undergraduate degree at Morgan State, and then to like these prestigious companies with $90,000 20,000 people worldwide, and then leading that into saying, oh my goodness, I think that we should have more people that look like us and the world, you know, a diverse population of civil engineers or just students in science, tech, engineering, and math. And I said, hey, I should start a camp. And my sister said, you should. And then we started going into some legalities, like, well, you need this and you need that. And I'm like, no, I don't. We're just going to put out an ad and get kids at this camp so that they know they too can excel, right? They too can do what's on their mind and, you know, that they thought or had some type of intuition about. So with that said, can you share a little bit of how you've excelled? So just both some Dianne, talk about Dianne just a little bit, okay? As if she were not in the room and you were introducing her with 20,000 people sitting waiting to hear who she is.
Oh, yeah. And it's something I rarely do.
I know. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Haha, you caught me there. Joanna, I'm just so much into just being. Being present. Where have I excelled? What have I done that I consider that it... All right, I'm thinking about something that happened in a fairly short timeline. All right, about 3 years or so. Me thinking that I wanted to live in another country. So I went out to this other country and I lived. I went to school and then I found a job, and the next thing is I was very central to thousands of people.
What country was this? I'm sorry.
I was in Europe at that time a company that was headquartered in both France and England. All right, and we had companies all over, and I was coordinating the human resources for those companies in Europe.
Okay. Hi, Joanna Smith here. So excited to be with you all. Thank you all so much for tuning into How Powerful Women Excel. I am your host, Joanna Smith, and I'm so thrilled that I was able to share space and time with these powerful ladies. You just heard from Dr. Smith and Dianne Job. Looking forward to seeing you at our next episode. Bye-bye.